Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hey, it is that time of morning. It's that time of day. Welcome to UA in the AM. We're going to get to a little ripping and sipping. Hold on. A little waking and breaking. Good morning. It's your host, Rip Camelucci, and my co-host, Mike Napolitano. Mikey, baby, how are you this lovely morning?
It's good. It's tough that we got another dusting of snow here in the Chicago area.
That's right.
We had a couple of days. I think it got up to 7.
Use your microphone voice there, Mike.
Oh, we're all the way over here. What the heck? Yeah, usually it's still cold by this time, but we've been teased with a couple of 70-degree days, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. But the snow hasn't stopped. Jersey Thursday.
It's thirsty Jersey Thursday.
With March Madness going on, I'll hit you guys with the basketball jersey. This is a signed Stacey King jersey.
Ooh.
I'm breaking my rule. Usually I don't go with signed jerseys.
It's tough. Well, let me just go ahead and repeat the sentiment from Derek Kissinger in the chat. Let's go!
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a little too much too early, or was it? Or is that what they hired us for? Yeah, Thirsty Jersey Thursday. I'm wearing my this was a game worn warm up sleeved hoodie from one of those championship Gator teams. If I had to guess, this is probably the smallest one they had. So if I had to guess, it was probably a Lee Humphreys jersey, but or warm up that is. But yeah, here we are. Can you tell I'm excited for the tourney?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Cool, man. What do we have special going on today? I mean, I'm looking at the board. We have a whole lot available here. We're going to do a top to bottom rundown just in a bit here. But first, we got to know what we're randomizing, how many times throughout the rest of the morning, and what we're chasing in the wheel spin. So while I do that, while I get our dice roll going, what are some good chase options that would be nice for... oh, hey, look at that. The Boston Celtics just got sold. Yeah.
I did see that alert, yeah.
Symphony
6.1
Technology
billion.
Group managing partner Bill Chisholm reportedly agrees to buy the team for $6.1 billion. Just a cool 6.1 bill, like you do. Cool. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, Mike, let me know what are some good chase options for what is available out there today.
Well, why don't you, Well, yeah, you're doing the dice roll. Let's focus
Yep.
on that real quick.
Okay. We need a
It's-
6 or higher. 6 or higher. So 2 doesn't do it. 4 doesn't do it. 6, 7, 8. 8 will do it. So we're gonna have a 8 on the dice roll. Oh, let me get rid of that. I pulled a freaking common. 8 on the dice roll. And let's see what our chase is gonna be. We'll get back to that. Oh boy, once I
it's the top.
memorize where all these are, I'm gonna be unstoppable. All right, so let's get this. Look at that chase wheel spin last night. 96 entries, beefy.
Holy moly.
Yeah, here we go. Chase wheel spin. And let's see if this matches what we have. As soon as it loads, let me refresh. Wheel of names. Vault, of course. Vault Diamonds, Practice Squad, always minis. We don't have the 1 and 4. Don't get me started on that. Jerseys, black and blue. What else do we need in there? College?
You have practice squad in there.
Yep, we have Practice Squad.
Vault, black and blue,
Yep.
diamonds, college,
College.
jerseys.
Jerseys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? We got 7 series?
Yep.
Sweet. Let's spin. Let's see what we're chasing today, friends. Chase that day, baby. Practice Squad. Practice Squad. Okay, all right. That'd be great if we can use that to close out the Practice Squad.
Yeah. Yeah, so I know you were asking what we have in what. So in that practice squad, you have still that Emmitt Smith signed football, the Von Miller authentic, the Max Crosby jersey, and the Brian Urlacher authentic. You also have Rodney Harrison and Keon Coleman as your secondary headliners. In that practice squad, there are 16 of 30 boxes left. So in those 16 boxes, there are those 6 headliners. So decent ratio there. We've also, if you've noticed, we've paired the vaults. So we have the old vault mixed in with the new vault. Now, if you buy a single in the vault, that is still the old vault because we do have 8 boxes left with 4 headliners. Those headliners for the old vault: Lawrence Taylor, Deshaun Jackson, Rome Odunze, and I'm actually missing one on the board over here. So that's 3 of your 4.
Okay.
Let me double check who your other headliner is. However, if you buy a double in the vault or a quad, a double will be 1 from the old series and 1 from the new series, and the quad will be 3 from the new series, 1 from the old series. Now that new series, all of the names are still there, all 13. You have, as far as flexes go, a John Elway, a Justin Jefferson. Let me give you a second to pull it up, Rip.
We're in the
We're in the new vault.
the new vault. I need a new vault. College.
Under Playmaker.
One. All right, we doing the double? What are we looking at here?
You can click on the double. That'll have it in there.
Cool.
We want that photo that has the John Elway, the Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, here we go. So this is the new, right?
Yeah, new one.
All
So
right.
John Elway, Justin Jefferson, Barry Sanders, and Kyler
Oh my
Murray.
goodness.
All speed flexes.
Oh my
All
goodness.
flexes. So if you're on the chase for flexes, the vault may be your destination.
This is there's some wild stuff here. Again, yeah, we're gonna have plenty of flexes, and if today is any indicator, or if yesterday was any indicator, I'm the speed flex king.
Yeah,
you
played
want a speed
3 in a
flex?
row.
Get in early with me ripping for you, and guess what? You're gonna have a good chance at a speed flex. But there's also, so yeah, you got that sick Kyler Murray, this absolutely insane Hydroflex John Elway, the Justin Jefferson on the Salute to Service, the Roger Staubach on a speed flex. Do you think Roger Staubach had speed flexes when he was playing? He wishes he had a speed flex. They had just moved to plastic from leather helmets, probably. Jeez, a whiz. But not only that, something that's wild here. You got this, yeah, we still have it. Yeah, the Lawrence Taylor, Bill Parcells dual signature on the old school Giants lid. That's bananas. The Troy Polamalu. I was just watching, Mike, do you have a Samsung TV?
I do not.
Well, if you do have a Samsung TV, anyone out there at home, you turn it on and immediately it turns on to Samsung, the Samsung like TV like channels, right? It's sort of like a Pluto, a Freevee, what have you. And we have ours set to the Conan channel because why would you have it set to any other channel? And Eddie Pepitone just was straight up doing a Troy Polamalu reference. Like, yeah, he like compared himself to Troy Polamalu. I'm like, Troy Polamalu, let's go. And there he is. Say his name. He appears. Welcome in, everybody. Go ahead, wipe the sleep out of your eyes. Go ahead and break out that credit card and get ready. Head on over. You know what? Let me put the break page in here so we can all just get on the same page here in the morning.
Let's take a look at those videos too for the vault.
Oh yeah. So yeah, let me get back in here. So this is the new vault. Here's the old vault, which we have the LT as well, and we have a couple non-photo headlines, secondary headliners we call them here. Let's check out these videos. My goodness gracious, this is out of control. This John Elway's out of control. This is all the bells and whistles. Again, Speedflex, Hydroflex, Sick Visor. And then you have all these bona fides on the back, the Hall of Fame, the Super Bowl logos for both, the Walter Payton Man of the Year logo on the back, the actual like rubberized American flag. Usually they're just a sticker. It's like a bumper on the back there. It's incredible. On top of it being a John Elway signature, one of the most beautiful signatures in the game. Yeah, what the heck are we doing? And again, it's still a franchise he was associated with, and he continues to be associated with. It's incredibly relevant while also telling the tale of his career. My goodness. Yeah, it's fantastic lid here. And not to be outdone, but oh my God. Oh my God, Michael. Oh my God, Michael.
That's a very nice one.
It's Barry Sanders. There's a custom two-tone. It's like cracked ice going on. This is just not just a speed flex, but a flex on him right here.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the detail in the artistry on a lot of these helmets, especially when it comes to the flexes, because they know that these are the most sought-after helmets, so they're going to put the most time and effort into these. And then the cherry on top is the player himself throwing his autograph.
Yeah, the greatest runner in the history of the game, I'll say. Yep. I'm not going to go out. I'm just going to be more vague and more like conceptual with mine. I know Common, he likes to plant flags, you know. He likes to be definitive with his top fives and whatnot. I'm just going to keep it amorphous and say this is the greatest runner. Moving his feet, 2 feet, one in front of the other in the history of the game, Barry Sanders. Just absolutely beautiful, beautiful lid there. And again, with the Elway. And yeah, the vault. We've paired it with the old vault, the new vault. Double, you get one new. Pardon me, one old. In the quad, we have a quad up, right? Yeah,
yep.
There it is. 3 new, 1 old. Helps us close out a series. Helps you close out a series. Helps us get new series in here quicker. Are we on? That's a good question.
We should be live.
No, I know, and it shows that we're here, but on this little stream here, can you go ahead and just pull up? Yeah, what's going on?
Oh yeah, we're here.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
I'm seeing your,
Oh,
yeah,
good. That scared me.
we also have diamonds, guys.
Yeah.
There's a
So let's
brand
just
new-
go ahead and do a little top to bottom rundown, huh?
Yeah, go for it.
Might as well while we're here. So we have our diamonds available. Derek, go Lions. Hey, man, if you're a Lions fan, what a centerpiece to a collection that would be. A pièce de résistance, as they say. But yeah, let's start out with these diamonds. Diamonds were hot. A hot item in the morning yesterday. So we got again, full of speed flexes. We have the Peyton Manning Colts speed flex. We have the Lawrence Taylor Giants speed flex. Not like yesterday, Twitch, no one is streaming. Twitch is Twitch is just down. Okay, well, that explains that. Thank you, Jeff August.
I have it up here, so.
It might just be like in and out or something like that. But we will keep going. If we're not up on Twitch, we are still on YouTube and Facebook. So hopefully, we're just not down across the board.
Yeah,
And
head over to YouTube if Twitch is having an issue. I have Twitch pulled up here and it seems to be fine. You may just need to refresh. but
yeah.
Obviously, if you're on Twitch and you didn't refresh, you're not hearing me say that.
Mike,
So,
could you do me a favor and
over to
drop the links in for the YouTube, the Twitch, and the Facebook, if you don't mind? While we do that, Derek, yep, I see you're on YouTube right there. And yeah, Mike's going to be getting our links to all of our platforms in the chat. And while Mike does that, again, more speed flexes. You got the sick chrome. I think it might be a two-tone. That's definitely a two-tone Ray Lewis. It's got, again, bells and whistles. Twitch is back. Thank you, Jeff August. So we are available everywhere. Again, more chrome speed flexes, DJ Moore, and then Bo Nix. Again, one of the 5-letter full names, all teams right there. Let's see if we got some videos. Yeah, there's that two-tone. There's that two-tone on the Ray Lewis Baltimore Ravens Chrome Speed Flex. There's that Bo Nix Hydro Flex on the Broncos. Orange face mask, orange visor. It looks like Twitch is down again. Yeah, so if it's in and out, stick with whichever one's stable.
yes,
Facebook,
head to
YouTube. Whatever it may be. I think YouTube may be a little bit quicker on the chat, as it were. Oh my God. I love the orange face mask here on the DJ Moore with the blue visor. Just really, bringing in the whole color scheme. Absolutely beautiful. And again, I love the sweet spot for the autographs on the speed flexes for sure. So yeah, those are the diamonds. Quad, single, doubles, all available. Those were, again, diamonds were on fire yesterday. So much so that this is a brand new diamonds from yesterday. So let's get to cracking on those. 8 left in the quad, 7 left in the double. And here we have our college. We got a new college up from yesterday. So plenty of stuff here as well. We have the Drew Brees speed. Where's Drew Brees on here? There he goes. With the Purdue Saints ripped custom on the Speed Flex. Caleb Williams, for all you Bears fans, Caleb Williams on, oh my goodness gracious, that's got the Bears going on. That's got the USC going on, the Trojans on the ripped Speed Flex. Again, bells and whistles. My guy on the pit, Dan Marino, that's just going to be for me. OSU Heisman winners, again, they've had no shortage. That's beautiful. OHIO, Bo Jackson on the Speed Flex. Where's that? There we go, on the Auburn. They are, but yeah, Twitch is being weird today. So let's stick with the Facebook and YouTube. Bo Jackson on the Auburn Flex could be some good vibes, some good mojo for the tournament coming up, because Auburn has some high hopes this year. Let's see what we got on the videos. Yeah, there it is. There's the Caleb Williams. It's incredible. Mike, I know you got, look at the
Heisman inscription on there.
first
and the
overall
first
draft
overall
pick. Yeah.
That's
Mike,
nice
how you
one.
feeling on this one?
I love it. I mean,
Yeah?
I love how the Bears logo is incorporated in there.
Yeah.
And on the little rubber tags on that, on the visor, the little bumpers, I call them. I don't know if they have an actual technical term.
Bumpers. That's what I'm
you got
talking
the
about.
Trojans on the bottom there. So yeah, it's just a really nice lid overall. I love the gold in there.
Could Caleb be the guy?
I hope so.
But could he?
Might be finally. Yeah, he is projected to be the best quarterback probably in Bears history. Think of another name in Bears history. You can't. I mean,
Rex Grossman. Kyle Orton.
Wasn't there long enough though.
Kyle Orton.
And didn't get the job done. I think
Kyle
Caleb Williams-
Orton.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I think Caleb Williams is going.
Brian
to
Greasy Jr. No, he played for the.
I mean, we're talking about now. We're talking about Caleb Williams
Yeah.
getting this done, and I'm just excited to see where he goes.
Talk
in
about a
his
guy who got it done, and he's got his resume on the helmet. This Drew Brees in the same vein. That's what Caleb has to aspire to. He needs to get more bona fides on his custom helmets. We got the Drew Brees, the Purdue Boilermakers, and the New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl MVP, 13-time Pro Bowler. I ain't even got to pull up his Pro Football Reference page. Not that I would need to.
Just right. It doesn't take much.
Cade McNown.
My lord.
I would love to go crappy quarterback for crappy quarterback, Bears and Dolphins all time. Just like name for
At least
name.
You guys have Dan Marino.
No, I know, but like in the post Marino era.
Okay, yeah,
you know, just throw a little Cleo Lemon out there, a little Ray Lucas in your face. So yeah, we have 8 left in these college for the quad, for the double. So many great things out there. We have 5 left in the quad in the vault. 3 new, 1 old. Eric Kramer, Derek Kissinger in the first jersey single and the first double mini. There you go, Derek.
Yep.
You get on in there, baby. Got to play. And here's what you do now. You got to rally the troops. It's early. So, we got that uphill battle we're fighting of, I got to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, the Sandman hit me up last night so hard. And then, I got to make my coffee and all that stuff. But, nah. You just gotta, it's like, plunging into the cold tub. You just gotta get into some breaks.
It's true.
You just gotta buy some spots.
That's an everyday thing.
It's got, make it routine. The college, 7 left in the single. And here's the double, 1 new, 1 old for the vault. Let's go back into the vault. And this is all the new stuff. So all this stuff is still in there. A lot of great stuff. Again, speed flexes galore. You want the Kyler Murray 2-tone speed flex right there. Barry Sanders is out of control. Let me go to the videos. Let's go to the video. Again, I until we see them with our own eyes, I'm not going to be able to make a call one way or the other on whether the Elway or the Sanders is better.
Yeah, I want to see these bold.
Gotta see them. Gotta see them with thine own eyes.
We just went through the 3 big hitters today. Is the vault, because of the fact that it's paired and the new vaults coming through, the diamonds and the college. If you guys are looking for speed flexes, as you find collectors usually are, you've got 5 in the diamonds, 4 in the vault, and 3 in the college series. There isn't one with 2, but we did go over that practice squad, how there's a signed football, there's a signed jersey.
Practice squad is also our Chase wheel spin today. So you get in and, let's close this out, honestly. Get yourself some chances at a gift card. Could be anywhere from $1 to $100. Oh, what did I do?
Then,
there we go.
Like you said, so the wheel spin is like your secondary option or your secondary chance at a prize in the practice squad. Then the black and blue, that has 1 speed flex. That's the Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
So might as well jump in that one as well. And then you have Derek in the chat jumping in saying, buy a spot in both the minis and the jerseys. It's $100 for both minis. Actually, it's cheaper than that though, Derek, because the jerseys are usually only about $28. So,
and
less than $100.
Speaking of jerseys,
he did say less than $100.
Lest we not forget what today is. Today is Thirsty Jersey Thursday.
Yeah.
So, of course, we have our promotion, which, look, allow me some grace. I need to brush up on exactly how the promotion works, but I do believe it's something to the effect of if you buy 5 spots.
Yeah. So if you buy 5 spots in anything all at once, you get a 6th spot in the jerseys free.
There you go. Yeah. So 5 spots in anything.
You can buy anything. You could get 5 spots in the jerseys, and your 6th spot in the jersey is free. And guess what? That closes out the jerseys as we speak. Or you can get 5 spots right now in the Playmakers Vault quad break, which would be filling that up. That means 3 boxes in the new vault would come out, and 1 box in the old vault would come out. And you still had a 6th spot for free in that jersey break. So then when the jerseys do break, you'll have a spot in that one.
Speaking of jerseys,
spread it around. You can have a spot in everything. You can have 1 spot in the diamonds, 1 spot in the black and blue, 1 spot in the Playmaker Vault, 1 spot in the college, and 1 spot in the practice squad. That's 5.
Sprinkle it around, baby.
And then you'd get a 6th spot in the jerseys for free. You could sprinkle it out, but it has to be all in one order.
In one order.
You can't go one by one. It has to be all in one order.
Thank you, Mike. That is perfect.
That's a great deal. You're basically getting $30 for free right there.
And speaking of, we're still to stay on the jerseys. We have 19 jerseys left. 9 of them are headliners. Yeah. So that's like almost 50% headliners. So, we can run through these jerseys, and chances are you're gonna get someone on this page right here. That New York Sack Exchange jersey is still available, which is very interesting to me. Dolphins fans. So again, my skin might burn if I touch it, if we pull it, but again, these custom group jerseys, again, great team nickname that they had. Let me actually get back to this. We were talking about total team nicknames a few weeks ago or a few days ago or whatever, defensive nicknames like the Steel Curtain, the No Name Defense for the Dolphins, the Monsters of the Midway, the New York Sack Exchange, Purple People Eaters. Love that stuff. So yeah, you get a bunch of those legendary Jets right there. Stephen Ryan, 5 spots in the same cart. Make sure you add the jersey to the cart. There will be 6 total items in your cart. Stephen, thank you so much for helping clarify there in the chat. And thanks for being on YouTube. Here, I'll just go ahead and throw that. You know what? I'm going to throw that live break page back in there again so y'all know exactly where to go. So some great stuff today. I'm so excited to get going. I'm so excited to, it's that morning, it's almost like a morning drive. You're trudging through traffic. You're trying to get, to where you're trying to get to. And then once you get there, boom, we're on the road. We're ready to go, and that's what I want to get to. I want to get over that theoretical, that that metaphorical commute to, just, again, we're in rush hour traffic. We're inching along one order at a time, but baby, we're going to get there. We're moving. And then once we get off the highway, like it's been all week, we haven't stopped ripping once we start ripping. So we can't do it without y'all, and we love y'all, but let's knock this out. Let's get going. There's so much going on today. I cannot wait. It's a full board. And again, if you're looking for speed flexes, get in the vault. Get in the diamonds. Get in the college. There's 1 speed flex left in the black and blue. Some great stuff in the practice squad. Not to mention that's our Chase Wheelspin. And of course, Thirsty Jersey Thursday. Buy 5 spots in a break. Put that jersey break spot in there. It will be free. So you'll have 6 total items. It all has to be in one scrumptious order.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. If I was you, I'd be playing the big 3 today. I'd be playing Playmaker Vault. All right, I keep calling it Playmaker Vault because that's written what's up here. But just remember, guys, it is a split vault. So we have a little bit of the out-of-bounds vault still available. Mm-hmm. So if you bought into the quad, it would be 3 new boxes from the Playmaker series. It'd be 1 box from that old series, which still has Lawrence Taylor, Deshaun Jackson, Rome Odunze, and supposedly 1 more headliner. It's not written up there on the board, but like I said, I'm going to find that out for you. Then you would buy into the double box break for that. You get 1 of each, 1 new, 1 old. And then, of course, the Diamonds, as always, are a big hit, and the College. The Diamonds is a brand new series. So I would jump on that. Everything is still available in there.
All 30 boxes are still available in there. And again, with the Diamonds, minimum full-size authentics. And again, Diamonds. So you're going to have hidden gems like galore in there. The headliners are obviously great in headliners, but they're unlisted headliners, basically, is what I'll call them.
Your secondary headliners in there, Jared Allen, Michael Strahan, and Kyron Williams, which means there are a lot more names of that caliber or maybe even higher that are hiding in there.
One of the biggest personalities at D-line in Jared Allen, one of the biggest post-playing personalities in Michael Strahan, And Kyron Williams, up and comer, get in early. So yeah, that's all in the diamonds. Looks like we're getting a little movement. We got 6 left in the double diamonds. Thank y'all. We have 5 left in the quad vault. So that's the 3 new, 1 old. We have 5 left in there. So we're chipping away. Y'all doing the work. We're chipping away, but y'all need to do the work to put us to work. You know, like this is a physical job. It's not just a yappy talky job. It's a physical job. I got to move my arms. I was telling Mike last night, I was like, why do I have a little bruise on my rib here? And it's because I'm leaning in. I'm going belly up to this desk because I'm so excited. Every new break is an adventure, Mike.
Yeah, and we said this yesterday, so I'm gonna sound like a broken record here, but you've seen it in
Hold
the
on,
fact.
hold on. You're gonna sound like a what? I just hit the record scratch.
Is there? I'm gonna sound like a broken record here. Steven's jumping in saying Lawrence Taylor is still. Lawrence Taylor's written on my board over here, but I have Lawrence Taylor, Deshaun Jackson, and Roma Dunze for that old vault. But over here, I do have 4 headliners in the 8 remaining boxes. I'm going to double check those numbers for you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna
that
figure it
should
out.
be the case. But I'll figure it out in just a second here. Before I do want to make the point once again though, jump in the breaks now and get your spots because
Yeah.
we've seen it on Monday, we've seen it on Tuesday,
Every
we've seen
day.
it on Wednesday. That as soon as that 10 o'clock Central Time hits,
Yup.
you will see a lot of big dogs getting in here because they know that the early bird gets the worm. Hey, guess what? You listening to me right now, you're the even earlier bird.
Get 'em.
So get the worm faster. You don't want to wait until you have one of those big dogs jump here and in here and buy out the entire break. You don't get the helmet you want because Rip and I, it's been like a roller coaster ride. We're building in the morning. We're getting you guys in these spots. And then as soon as that 10 o'clock spot hits, so we have about an hour and a half left in the show, it is just break. Like it is nonstop. We're rushing to get the noon guys in here because of the fact that we're trying to close this show up at 11:45. We're trying to get you guys in the breaks. So why not just start that up right now?
Here's the thing I love about 2 Italians hosting this show is Mike just went mad dog mode on him, and even though we are not on camera, like the hand gestures,
the hands, yeah.
the hand gestures are going wild. Floyd the Barber. Well, first Stephen Ryan, last photo headliner is in the old vault is the Lawrence Taylor camo, which is super sweet, and I'll just say it's pretty BA. We gotta keep it super PG in the morning. You know, taking the kids to school and whatnot. Let's go take a look at what's in the jerseys. What's left in the jerseys? Steven says it should be 3.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so then we should be good. Go Italy, Floyd the Barber. Yeah, man, you're just on here in the morning with a couple of chooches, you know? That's all we are. Yeah, that got a good chuckle out of Mike. I was waiting to drop a chooch on him. Jerseys, that's what we're doing. Well, not in the jerseys, but that Max Crosby jersey is still available. And again, you know, if you want to be one of the scariest men in the league for Halloween or something, that's a great way to go. But yeah, so left in the jerseys, there's 19 boxes left. There's 9 headliners left. So that's almost a 50% shot at a headliner. And of course, I don't need to tell you, Floyd, it is Thirsty Jersey Thursday. So buy 5 spots in a break. And it has to be all in the same order. You get that 6th spot in a jersey for free. We still have Marshall Falk, Dwight Freeney, Brian Dawkins, Gale Sayers, which like what? Gale Sayers just in the jersey break? Okay. Anquan Bolden, despite being a FSU Seminole, still one of my favorite wide receivers of his generation. The New York Sack Exchange, which Mike and I were talking earlier. Again, I'm allergic to Jet stuff, but that is undeniably cool. Thurman Thomas, who I believe the first autograph that I opened with the company was a Thurman Thomas. So he'll even more have a special place in my heart. The Josh Jacobs and unphotoed the Mike Singletary. What do we want? Winners. So there you go. Floyd, that's what's left in jerseys. Jeff August, I don't want a Warren. I want a Packers. He did okay. Jeff doesn't want a worm. He wants a Packers helmet.
That's the same thing, though.
Oh, Mike.
I'm kidding.
Look, Mike, I love you, you know, when Hater Mike comes out. But given all the Packers helmets that we got yesterday, are you sure you want to tempt fate like that?
Oh, they were nice. Speed flexes are nice. I can't deny it.
You can't.
Even if it has a big G on it.
And hey, here's the thing. I'll feel the same way if it's a Georgia helmet. You know? Same G, different colors, but I'm still like, ah. But I know we got plenty of Georgia fans in here. So, you know, and I gotta give it up because we have the world's largest cocktail party. So we're always gonna have that, you know, to commiserate over. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. I know Twitch is having some issues today. So wherever you're watching us, be it Twitch, be it Facebook, be it YouTube, good morning. Here we are, UA in the AM, a little ripping and sipping, a little waking and breaking. I would love to be doing some more sipping, but we need to get a dang coffee maker in here. Not in the break room necessarily, but in the lunchroom. It's funny because we have a break. This is a break room. We can't really call the break room a break room.
I did get confused on that in my initial interview. I was like, what do you mean, how's my personality in the break room?
I'm a pretty chill guy, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty agreeable. I think I get along pretty well. Oh, man. So, you know, you talked about it. You talked about the past shows. You know, these morning shows are new. They're less than a week old. But we're seeing patterns already. You know, like you said, we get a lot of people in here in the morning, a lot of new people in here in the morning going, hey, what's going on? What's happening? How's this work? What's the deal? Let me tip my toes in. It's going to be fun. It's going to be nice. But we see at a certain point, those big dogs, because they're big dogs, they can afford to sleep in a little bit more, I guess.
I guess so.
I guess.
Why would you? When
But
you
then-
have 5 speed flexes in the Playmaker vault.
But before they're in here, you're in here. So you have the opportunity to buy up spots before they do.
5 in the diamonds, I'm wrong. 4 in the vault. But still, that's 9 speed flexes.
Yeah.
10 on the board if you count the black and blue. 13 on the board if you count the college. Yes.
And if there's a pattern that I hope will continue, it's me. It's me, baby. I'm like, how many speed flexes did we like rip in a row? Was it like 3 in a row yesterday when we started on the diamonds? We started our diamond run yesterday with 3 speed flexes in a row.
Yeah, so you did a quad to start off.
Yeah.
Or I guess we did a quad to start off, and the first 3 you pulled were diamonds, and I'm sorry, the first 3 you pulled in the diamonds were speed flexes. The 4th was even a really nice hit too, and I can't remember what it was.
Look, we were
But yeah, it was
overwhelmed with absolute heaters.
I think
yesterday.
I believe, if I'm not wrong, all 4 were headliners right off the bat. Even though only the first 3 were speed flexes, the other one was a full size authentic. So
Yeah.
because it's diamonds and it was a headliner.
And that was in the diamonds. So get up in the diamonds. We said that happened in a quad diamonds. That was the first thing we broke yesterday. So let's keep that going with another diamond quad to start. There are 8 spots left in there. So again, there won't be 8 spots left in there come like 10:30. That's just a fact of life.
Yep.
That's just how it's gonna go. There's 6 in the double, which is still great. Again, opportunities to double up also galore. Let's take a look at that. We haven't looked at double up opportunities yet. So what do we got? NFC East, you can double up AJ Brown, Lawrence Taylor in the NFC East. AFC North, you got Ray Lewis, Jerome Bettis. Don't see any others there. AFC West. Oh, also NFC North. You got the Adrian Peterson Winter Warrior there. South. Yeah, there's a few double up opportunities here in the diamonds for sure.
And guys, we got 4 to go on that quad vault. So that is going to start going like wildfire. So get your
Halfway.
spots now. That is the quad vault, which is 3 from the new Playmakers
Yes.
series, 1 from the old Out of Bounds series. There's still 3 headliners in that Out of Bounds series. There's 4 speed flexes in that new Playmaker vault, in addition to the, is that all 13 headliners? Let me double check.
But
How many we got,
again,
but still.
a ton. Now, there's a lot of double up opportunities in here just on the same teams. Broncos, you could double up John Elway, Terrell Davis, and just complete that whole quarterback running back tandem right there. Super Bowl winning 2 times. Giants, you can go with, you can get so many autographs on so few items. You get Taylor Tuck, Imimura here on the Giants, as well as the Taylor Parcells on the Giants, as well as in the old, you have the Lawrence Taylor on the camo for the Giants. So there's double, triple up opportunities there. Cowboys, do you want Cowboys? We got Staubach, we got Parsons, both sides of the ball taken care of. NFC South, Baker, Steve Smith Sr. We have like absolutely loaded opportunities in the vault. Go and get it. 4 left, you said, in that quad.
4 left in the quad
Get it
for the
now.
vault, but also 4 left now in the jerseys.
Put those big dogs on notice. When those big dogs finally log on and get on in here and they see what's already depleted, what's decimated, what's been picked apart, and they're like, oh no, I snoozed and I lost.
Yeah. I will let you guys know when those big dogs jump in. Don't you worry. And I'm not saying that
they'll know.
I'm not saying that we don't have any big dogs in here right now. I mean, Jeff August is in here.
Sure.
I know Floyd is trying to move the needle on some of these series as well. So listen, I see you
They're
guys.
coming in.
I'm just saying, I'm not seeing you guys have as much movement as maybe as a Josh Andres. And it's not to compare, but listen, what I'm saying is you don't have to be him. You don't have to be dropping all that if you get in these spots early and win some helmets now, because otherwise, then you gotta fight him, right?
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna look down the barrel of the camera for this. Don't be the next Josh Andres. Be the first you. Make a mark. Leave your legacy here. This is a beautiful community. I love it. And we have beautiful, healthy competitions. We also support the heck out of each other.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, it's lovely. It is lovely. Also, 4 left in the jersey, which makes sense because it's Thirsty Jersey Thursday. Floyd saying, keep Crenshaw out. Well, we all know.
Keep Crenshaw.
Craig never wins. Call, Gregory.
Yeah.
What you doing, Craig?
I mean, listen, I have not seen anybody take advantage of that jersey deal today. And now you can't use those 5 spots to close out the jerseys with the 6th spot. So, hey, maybe you get a couple spots in the jerseys, especially that free one, but you got to have at least 5 other things in the cart. So what I would say is help close out that quad vault. That seems to be your best bang for your buck. And you can get some spots in there while also getting a free jersey spot.
And Jeff, hey, Josh is a good dude. Again, we're not trying to compare or anything like that. But I mean, look, I feel like, again, still our early days here, but I do feel like there's a good culture of like, you know, we weed we don't. The headaches end up getting weeded out. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't even really seen any headaches.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
To be honest with you.
Feels like they've been weeded out before we got here, so thanks, y'all.
He bought a new house just for his helmets. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
I would watch that reality series called Helmet House.
Helmet House?
Helmet House.
Is that a real thing, or are you just making it?
No, I'm saying I would watch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's just me. I'm just pitching new stuff.
I like it. Hey, with all the other stuff that's out there on TV that's unwatchable, basically, I that would be something I would take a look at.
Here's another thing I would love to help promote our community as well. When you get your hauls, your treasure troves from your winnings here at Ultimate Autographs, open them up, post them on social, tag us. We love to see your winnings. We love to see you with your winnings, and we want other people to see you with your winnings and see what we're all about, what we're doing here. You know,
That goes along the lines of what Jeff is saying in the chat. He said, "I'm just waiting for Josh's ultimate autograph breaks."
Yeah,
well, hey,
yeah.
listen. If there comes a day where Josh has as many helmets as I've seen in our storage over here, and then of course just let alone in this break room, I mean, I know he has a bunch, but I'll tune into his show. Don't you worry. But Jeff, he's got to have a co-host. It takes two of us in here, so you got to have your own collection. You guys got to do your own breaks.
all right. We're not trying to spawn our competition here.
No.
Also, at a certain point,
Jeff, you got to have your own collection, though, man. You got to be his Robin, his wingman. You know?
his ears are probably ringing by now. If he's not up by now, that's probably why.
So Jeff, get those Packer helmets.
I'd be embarrassed if at a certain point being talked about so much. So let's go ahead and we're going to change the subject because we've hit a magic number, Mike.
We have.
That magic number, we all know it. What is it?
It's 3.
3.
There's 3 to go in the jerseys.
Yep, and of course it is Thirsty Jersey, so you have free jersey spots on the line by 5 spots in one order, and then you put a jersey spot in that order, and it's free.
Yeah.
And it could be 5 spots in anything. It could be the quad. It could be a double. It could be our vaults right now. For the double, we're doing 1 old, 1 new. For the quad, 3 new, 1 old. And there's still some great stuff in that old and some real good stuff in that new. Jeff, we're all doing our best. You're not too lazy. We're all doing our best.
We just closed out that first jersey spot, guys.
Hey,
so
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
have that back up
talking
for you.
about. Hey, let's throw them up. Let's throw them up, Mike. When
What are we doing?
you get some free
Oh.
hands, let's throw them up.
Yeah.
Paisan. Beautiful. I love it. Let's break some jerseys. Let's get into some cloth. Why don't we? As soon as that is ready, I will go ahead and ask for the, we know the drill here. And if you don't, if you're new, you're in the chat, you're watching, you're like, who the heck are these two ding-dongs out here on a Thursday morning on my feed? My name is Rip. That's Mike. You see those names hovering above our heads. We're here at Ultimate Autographs, breaking.
We're ready.
We are ready. So please drop me 1 box number for the jersey break. Number 1. Yo, break 'em, Floyd the Barber says. All right. Hit me with a jersey number. I did my ticker check. Ticker should be absolutely accurate. No fact errors in there. You're not taking half off of my article, journalism professor. 39, Gary here. Thank you, Gary. And of course, yes, the eligible folks to give me a number. Thank you, Gary. Derek Kissinger, Jesse Ryland, Gary Marvin, Steve Pilecki, and James Hamblin. Hamblin closing us out. Might have some closer magic there. We have some maybe single sniper magic going on. Thank you, Derek. Sorry, but Gary got his in first. And let's go to the break scene. Let's take this off so we can double check and make sure we are at 8 on the randomizer. So we're gonna go back here to our randomizer, put our names in there. We're gonna randomize 8 times to determine our divisions. 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8. Number 8. Lamar Jackson, Kobe Bryant in the early days. Nope. Oh boy. There we go. All right. In the NFC North, we have Jesse Ryland. NFC South and East, James Hamblin. NFC West, Gary Marvin. AFC North, James Hamblin. Pardon me. Excuse me. AFC South, Derek Kissinger. AFC East, Steve Pilecki. And AFC West, Gary Marvin. Say his name and he appears. Craig Crenshaw, I heard you guys were looking for me. To quote Taylor Swift, I'm the problem, it's me. at tea time. Everybody agrees. Ha-ho! What was the jersey?
Whoa, you were just talking about.
What
it
was the
too.
one I was hyping up the most?
Oh my!
This is amazing.
Yep.
It's crazy. You know, one of the best compliments I get.
Are your hands okay?
I'm not. They're not burning off. The skin is not burning off of my fingers.
You Dolphins fans.
One of the biggest compliments I get in my life is, "Hey man, that's so cool. I had no idea you were an only child." And only children are notorious for, they got to get their way. And that's not me. That's not my bag. But if you just put it out there, you know, the universe provides. I wanted to see it. JSA certified. This is the New York Sack Exchange. That famous Jets defense right there. Oh my God. Who all do we have on? Do we have it listed? Let me actually just pull this up. Because again, it's not like I'm voluntarily delving into Jets lore, as it were. But you want to talk about lore of a team? This is it right here. You know, you had that Jets, what was it, Super Bowl II win, and this is just a defense that just goes all the way back, like New York Sack Exchange. Who do we got here? Mark Gastineau. I was gonna say Gastineau.
Joe Klecko.
And I should have trusted myself. Joe Klecko, Marty Lyons, and Abdul Salam right there. Quad autos on the New York Sack Exchange.
Very nice.
You bring a sack lunch? Nom, 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 nom. That's gorgeous. AFC East.
That's a nice one.
Big win for Stephen Pilecki. Single spot. And again, that was potentially a free spot. I don't have the orders up in front of me.
It was not.
It was not, but it could have been.
Yeah.
And that's the point I'm trying to make.
Very nice, Steven.
Steve, and also, you know, sometimes to get started, to get the day started off right, you just got to see the ball go in the hoop, you know? And that's what this is. That's your first make of the day. Make of many. Set the tone. Be the change you want to see in the break room.
And make Rip's hands burn because he is a Dolphins fan.
Yeah, just because it didn't happen on this one doesn't mean it's not going to happen on the next Jets piece of memorabilia or paraphernalia or anything like that.
Just a reminder, guys, the jerseys are not the Chase Wheel Spin. It is the practice squad. However, we do have that promotion going for the jerseys. I know the minis were close to closing as well. We still have four headliners in those 8 boxes. So it's basically a 50-50 chance. And, you know, we pull 2 helmets. So all of those other series there's something to jump in there for. All the big boy series, though, the Vault, the Diamonds, the College, even the Black and Blue, all have speed flexes in them. We have a total of 13 speed flexes on the board today, so make sure you get your spots. I know that quad for the Vault was closing. That's 3 from the new Vault, 1 from the old Vault. So the Playmaker Vault has 3. The old Vault we would pull 1. There's still 3 headliners in that old Vault: Lawrence Taylor, Deshaun Jackson, Rome Odunze. And then in that Playmaker Vault, you have the speed flexes in John Elway, Justin Jefferson, Barry Sanders, and Kyler Murray, as well as full-size authentics for Terrell Davis, Steve Smith Sr., Parcell, and Taylor. There's a Giants triple sign one in there. There's a Baker Mayfield, a Roger Staubach, a Micah Parsons, and then a Troy Polamalu. So it's plenty to have in that. Secondary headliners look nice in there too. Donovan McNabb, Ty Law, Patrick Willis, Sauce Gardner. So there's plenty to be had.
McNabb, a fellow puker.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Gregory, never go anywhere, man. Never stop playing. Since I've been here, you are like responsible for some of my favorite breaks. So I'd be sad if you went, Craig. That's all I'm saying. Stephen Pilecki, first jersey break you've played here? That's like almost hard to believe. But congratulations, first jersey break, first hit. There you go. On a sweet one too, Floyd says. And I agree. Congratulations, Steve Pilecki.
Guys, the diamonds are moving as well. We have 3 spots remaining in the diamonds.
Bobby Ward saying, let's fill the diamond double. And, you know, I have to say, I do agree with Bobby Ward. Welcome in, Bobby. Myself, Rip Camelucci, Mike Napolitano, we're both newbies here, you know, hired to lead this morning charge. So just want to go ahead and introduce myself, or introduce ourselves. And, yeah. Haven't seen you in here before personally, so let us know who your squad is, who your players are, who you PC, who you collect. While we fill that double, let's take a look back here again and just see where we're at. Let me refresh. Gregory, congrats, Steven. 3 left in the diamond double. That's the magic number, baby. That was not a song for anything. But yeah. Closing out this diamond double. Look at these speed flexes, all still available. Ray Lewis on the two-tone chrome speed flex.
That's a nice one.
The face mask is two-tone. You got the purple visor, out of control. Ray Lewis, most tackles in NFL history, and just a bad dude. Man, he was that dude.
I love how both purples are that like royal purple, but they're just slightly different, so you can tell what is the visor and what is the helmet. And then, of course, it bleeds into that silver at the bottom to make it the two-tone. And
Yeah.
oh, it's just beautiful. The silver signature, the silver logo for the Ravens on the side. I mean, how could you not want that? Even I guess even if you're a rival fan, like a Bengals fan or a Steelers fan,
Steelers really is the one to go with right there.
Yeah. Anybody in that conference, or I'm sorry, in that division, but still, I mean, that's sick.
You're right, Derek. You're 100% correct. That Ray Lewis lid is sick.
So
Let's
get in
keep
there,
the
guys.
chrome domes going with this DJ Moore chrome. It's got the what do you call them? The bumpers or whatever.
Yeah, what was I called? Well, towards the bottom, not the thing at the top.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's gonna have to teach me what those things are
All
before
the terminology, yeah.
right before that face mask.
On the face mask, yeah.
by like the chin, by the dimples there.
Yeah.
What I mean, they're like bumpers, so that you
Either
don't
way.
actually like scrape the visor.
DJ Moore poised to have a big year. If Caleb Williams has like that sophomore step up and not a slump, which I don't think he'll have, he's got the confidence, he's got the swagger, and DJ Moore has the skills to help him develop.
The D in DJ Moore stands for dog. He's a dog.
He's got it in him.
He's got it in him.
There
He's
you
got
go.
it in him. Oh, look at that thing too. It's so clean.
It's clean as heck. And again, the way with the blue visor and the orange face mask, that's just
I want it.
It's artistic, man.
I want it.
And then, of course, I want to speak about sick. I want to talk about sick. Look at this. The Bo Nix. Oh, speaking of sophomore quarterbacks,
Yep.
who's poised to make a big jump.
Yeah, we were talking about Caleb earlier.
Bo Nix. If I can let a little Baltimore accent slip out. Bo Nix on the Hydroflex Speed Flex on the Broncos lid. Again, matching orange face mask, orange visor, number on the back. Beautiful signature right on that Speed Flex sweet spot. You know how like baseballs have a sweet spot to sign on?
Yeah.
Speed Flexes have a sweet spot to sign on right now, and that's this Bo Nix right here. Robert Reyna, everyone's drooling over this Ray Lewis right here, and
I don't blame him.
It seems like that's the one that people are going to be chasing after. But here's the thing: it's the diamonds. So even if you don't get what you're chasing after, even if it's unlisted, it could be an absolute banger.
Guys, 1 spot to go in those double box for the diamonds.
Ooh, the diamond doubles. Excellent. You'll love to hear it. Oh, that says 3. No, let me refresh it.
Yeah. So
1.
get in there now.
1 in the doubles.
Ray Lewis.
And I have a feeling once that double goes, I don't know if you can still hear me.
Yep.
Once that double goes and we break some heat, that quad is gonna zip by. It's
Yeah.
still at 8. That diamond's gonna hit. You're gonna see the beauty, the absolute bangers that come out of that. It's going to motivate everybody. Headliners in the mini. Thank you, Derek. Let's head on down there to see what we got in the minis. Let me just take a look at the board. 8 boxes left, 4 headliners, so you have a 50-50 chance of getting a headliner. And every mini is a double, so you could potentially get half the headliners. Let me take a look at the board. We have the A.J. Brown on the Slate Mini for the Eagles. We have Earl Campbell on the Texas Longhorns. We have Jason Witten on the, where'd he go? On the, on that, is that a Cowboys rave?
Yeah, I don't know about a rave. It might be a rave.
Might
but
be.
It's like an alternate rave because it's that black and white. And
The
that's very nice.
minis usually have it like the whatever the series is like on a
listed
sticker
on the
there. Yeah. So I want to hit it just to see what it is now. And of course this Adrian Peterson on the mini. How he got all that onto a mini helmet, how he restrained himself, because we've seen
Right,
he's got one of the biggest signatures in the game.
He gives John Hancock a run for his money.
So an Adrian Peterson on a mini is almost like a specialty in and of itself. So there you go, Derek. That's what's in the minis. And of course, it's Thirsty Jersey Thursday. And in the minis, we have 6 spots left. 6 spots left, $50 a spot. Our jerseys, it is Thirsty Jersey Thursday. 8 spots left in that. And that works by 5 spots in one order. Add your jersey break in there, and it's free.
Yep.
So free jersey spots up there. We have 8 headliners left there, 18 boxes. So almost a 50% chance at headliners in that as well. Let me refresh because I feel like it's been enough time.
And Derek, I know you guys you're looking to close out those minis, but there's, like Rip said, still 6 to go in there. I would focus right now. There's 1 spot to go in the diamonds. If you want everyone's attention back on those minis, we got to get through these diamonds first, see what comes out, and then we can go from there. But let's close this diamonds out because we do want to see that double box break. We want to see that Ray Lewis. And you guys know Rip's MO over here. You know his tendencies is to pull the flexes early on. So we could be getting one of those speed flexes right away.
I would love and hate to have the reputation here of pulling all the good stuff before anyone else does. Let me burn bridges with my colleagues right away. I was gonna do the quad, but I saw the diamonds double, so I took 3. There you go, Bobby Ward. Let's get that. It was closer to filling out, so I totally understand the psychology that went into that, going into the diamond double instead of the quad. But I've seen it happen a ton so far here. And let me know, did we just close that out possibly?
I believe so.
Dope. You're going to see it happen. We're going to open this double, and it's going to be bangers. Whether or not it's that Ray Lewis speed flex that we're all absolutely drooling over, or it's going to be something that we haven't even talked about because we don't know what's in there. Everyone's still going to be losing their mind. And then they're going to be like, yeah, let's open 4 at a time. Let's go. We got this. Looks like we may be back up and running on Twitch. I know Twitch has been having some issues this morning. So if you're just tuning in, welcome to UA in the AM. We're looking to get a little sipping and ripping, a little waking and breaking going on. I already pulled 1 sweet New York Sack Exchange custom jersey, which was dope. And we are good to go in the diamond double. So please drop me 2 numbers in the diamond double.
William said Eclipse. I think he's right on those minis on that
Eclipse.
series.
Thank you, William.
I just couldn't think of the name. Also, guys, if you were on Twitch, as Rip was saying, it's on their end. It's not on us. So if you're here, obviously you're seeing us. So, tell your friends who are still struggling, just head on over to the YouTube. We're not having any issues on our end.
Let me see here. We have, thank you, Bobby. From Bobby Ward, we have 5 and 19. 5 and 19, which we definitely have because we have all the diamonds so far. Just dropped today. So heading over to the randomizer. Going to get these names in here. Thank y'all so much for playing. Thank you, Michael, Tom, Bobby, James, and Stephen Pilecki. Randomizing 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I look a lot older, and 8. With the top spot, he's already won once today, Stephen Pilecki, for the NFC North. And yesterday, man, the NFC North was also just absolutely blazing on fire. Couldn't stop pulling like Vikings and Packers. So here we go. James Hamblin, NFC South, NFC East, Bobby J. Ward Jr., NFC West, James Hamblin, AFC North, Bobby Ward, AFC South in the one spot, Tom Kozic, AFC East, Michael Convey, one spot, and AFC West, Bobby J. Ward, Stephen Pilecki looking for that DJ Moore speed flex. Here we go. Let's see. We got him coming right now. Thank you, Mike. Mr. Clutchitano. You know what, man? I was getting all that love for the sick pulls yesterday, but you're the one with the nickname Clutch.
That is true.
This should honestly go to like all, if not like half of that credit, should go to you. You know? Again, I'm not going to pull an only child here and be like, I did it, it's all me, I'm the greatest.
Well, I'm an only child too, so maybe that's a...
Are you really?
Yeah, so maybe this is a little bit of only child luck you got going on in the mornings here.
That rocks. This is also another theme with me. So it's not a speed... If I don't pull a speed flex, what else do I pull?
You're pulling a Dolphins helmet.
You know it!
Oh my goodness. Rip getting his favorite team right away.
I am, if nothing else, predictable. So here's the thing. If you want speed flexes or Miami Dolphin autos, know when I'm on the show.
Oh
know
my
when I'm
goodness.
pulling. So bing, bang, boom, bop, boop, beep, bop. AFC East, Michael Convey, one spot. There you go. Devon Achane. I am so excited as a Dolphins fan. I am so excited to have, like, a running back for the next, like, 5 to 8 years, possibly. 8 years is kind of long for a running back. But, like, we could potentially have our guy. I grew up with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as our starting running back, man. And not the one that we pulled for March Madness.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. The one that got sued by that one for use of the name. Even though that's just what he was named. Michael Convey, sick pull, at least in my opinion, with the full-size authentic Devon Achane, Texas A&M Aggie alum. They're looking to make a run in the tournament. As you can see, I'm quite excited for it with my UF warm-ups. Who are the Bears got at running back? They got Swift and Montgomery? No.
Swift. No, we don't have Montgomery
and-
anymore.
that's
He's
right.
on the Detroit Lions. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who our backup running back is. Let me look that up real quick. Because I mean, it was mostly Swift last year. I don't believe we picked one up in free agency.
I like
we didn't
Swift.
really need to.
I really do like DeAndre Swift a lot.
Yeah, DeAndre Swift is a beast. Well, we also have Roshan Johnson. I forgot we still had him. DeAndre Swift, Travis Homer. I think he is the third string in that depth chart. Ian Wheeler was supposed to be there too, but if you watched Hard Knocks, he tore his ACL and could not play this entire year. It was kind of heartbreaking because he's a young, promising kid. He's also really smart. He has a PhD, and he just had a fluke injury, and you saw him and his mom crying on the sidelines. So I hope he gets better. I hope he comes back, and I hope he does good things for this Bears team. He's 23 years old, 5'11", 205 pounds. But
hate to
DeAndre
cut you off,
Swift,
Mike.
I mean,
I gotta ask you, not to split hairs, because Lord knows I'm probably never getting a PhD. Do you know what it's a PhD in?
let me look that up.
Because some of these guys out here, I like, as a wrestling fan, sometimes you get some wrestlers that are just like, yeah, I'm going back to school while I'm still wrestling, and I'm going to get a PhD. And it's like, oh, what'd you get a PhD in? It's like, oh, the physical sciences, sports sciences, family, youth, and service sciences.
You're close.
Not taking away anything, because again, I'm nowhere near getting a PhD.
Actually, you know what? I may be wrong. He might actually have his PhD yet, but he graduated.
Working on
He graduated Howard University.
Okay.
With a bachelor's of science
Okay.
in psychology and a minor in chemistry. He plans to attend medical school and wants to be a psychiatrist.
Well, that's why I asked, so I can now shut up.
Yeah. I mean, smart dude. I wonder if he can use some of that reverse psychology when he's running up the gut.
Honestly, though, I don't hate it. Here we go. Arizona Cardinals. Trey McBride.
Not Louisville Cardinals, right?
Not, that was a little mix up yesterday. We fixed it. But Trey McBride on the full-size authentic for the Cardinals. There you go. NFC West, James Hamblin. Here, let me get this in frame. On the sweet flash, full-size authentic. That is regal. That just looks like classy, this helmet right here.
Yeah.
Thank you. And let me just put the
Very nice, James. Hopefully you are a fan here, but you know.
And if not,
hey,
we have
Trey
a great
McBride.
community. We allow trades within the same shows.
Yeah,
so
within
by
the
all
same
means,
show. Keyword within the same show, guys. It's got to be with somebody else. So I mean, hey, we're moving along here. There's been a couple of winners today, so. But I don't know. I'd keep this thing. Look at that beautiful red on there.
it's eye catching.
And then it's played off with the yellow. The yellow, I mean, reminds me of a bird's beak on these, which I of course know it's on the beak
is
in the
part of
symbol
the
in the logo,
color
but
scheme.
like the it's not as glossy of a face mask as some of these other helmets, and it makes me think of the actual like bird beak.
Pro bowler, still young, man. Heck of a tight end for the Arizona Cardinals. 3 years in, Pro bowler, only up and up. Got Kyler throwing to him. Great security blanket. Love calling tight ends a security blanket. One day that's just going to be a tight end's nickname, the security blanket. I don't know how I'd feel about that if I had that nickname, but it's going to happen. That's my hot take. That's my prediction. So let's keep it going, baby. Opened up some diamonds, and we still have so many more. We didn't hit any headliners, so that ratio is only going to grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, that means that Ray Lewis is still out there.
The Ray Lewis, that DJ Moore, that Bo Nix, the Lawrence Taylor, the Peyton Manning on the Speed Flex, 5-time MVP, the Sheriff, Omaha himself, still out there. Excellent. Okay. Might take a look at where we at, and depending on where we are, I might have to. What's left in the old vault? Hello, Shoe Dog, Schumann. Let's take a look. Let's go take a look at the old vault.
We got 3 headliners in there.
We do have the the pairing with the new vault and the old vault as let me just see here also. So real quick before we get to that, diamonds, still have yet to hit a headliner, and the diamonds, so you know those ratios are getting better. Quad break, let's do it. That's where the good stuff's gonna get pulled. We all know it. Shoe Dog. Let's just go to the quad. Look at the new, look at the old. What's left in the old vault? How about this Lawrence Taylor custom camo on the New York Giants lid? How about Rarely in the Break Room, Deshaun Jackson in the old. Also, for the Bears, Rome Odunze. That is what is left in the old vault headliner-wise. And then in the new vault, just gems galore. Okay, and again, some great double up opportunities in here, but plenty of speed flexes. We got the insane John Elway Hydro Speed Flex, Justin Jefferson. Where are the other ones? Roger Staubach on a speed flex. Get out of town. He wishes he played with speed flexes in his days. Kyler Murray. We just talked about Trey McBride. Get the guy who's throwing to him. Kyler Murray. Those are all our speed flexes. But again, a lot of great stuff. Some triple sign stuff. If you're a Giants fan, you can get 5 autographs on 2 lids. Wild. And let's just take a look at these videos here. We got J Love asking for the headliners and practice squad. We do have a few headliners. We'll get to that in just a second. But again, you want to talk about bells. You want to talk about whistles. You want to talk about 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback and went out on top. You can't debate it. He did it. It's John Elway on this absolutely screaming hot red fire. What is it? Flaming hot. This is a flaming hot flex right here. John Elway, Hydroflex. I guess a Hydroflex will put the fire out. And then the Barry Sanders. Holy crap, this Barry Sanders. It's got this like cracked ice custom design, 2-tone, speed flex, beautiful visor. Yeah, the Elway is so nasty, J Love. And so, again, Mike and I are like, we're not going to be able to figure out which one's better until they're both on the table. So let's hit up this pairing. The quickest way to get through it is going to be the quad, and you know you want it. J Love to the practice squad, going to be down here. Headliners in the practice squad. We still have this Max Crosby jersey. Again, it's like, I guess, most intimidating looking dude to me in the league. This Von Miller on the Broncos lid, which when you think about Von Miller, that's what I think about him doing most of his damage in Denver. And then also Brian Urlacher, Hall of Fame on the Bears lid right there. That's just classic. That's just absolutely classic. Exactly what you think of when you think of Brian Urlacher. On the field, you think of this lid, and you think of him just mowing dudes down. And then a secondary headliner, we have Rodney Harrison, one of the absolute beastliest of all beasts at safety of all time, and Keon Coleman. No one to shake a stick at either there. So that's what we have in the Playmaker Vault. Get on in there. Yeah.
Vault quad break is 3 to go.
Not Vault, practice squad. And I meant practice squad. What's 3 to go?
3 to go in the Vault quad break.
Okay, all right. And that was just down from 4. So there we go. Got a magic number. Actually, what I'm gonna do, since we have a magic number, and before it, because it's gonna go quick. Yeah. I'm gonna run out, take a little QP.
Yeah.
And I will be right back. Shall I? Would you like me to put it to the just chatting scene, or do you want me to leave one of the?
To the vault. Yeah, keep it
on the vault.
Show everybody what we have in the vault while you're gone.
Yeah, hop on over here. Yeah, hop on over here.
Yeah, because guys, this vault is heating up. We are seeing these spots start to get taken. So get in there now. Make sure that you reserve your spot at a chance to win one of these. We have 4 speed flexes in the vault. John Elway, Justin Jefferson, Barry Sanders, and Kyler Murray. Let me slide over just so that we can take a look here. Yeah, the Elway is nasty over in the... What was that one in? That was in the... Oh, that's in this... Nope, am I wrong? Yeah, no, it is in the vault. Yeah, let's take a look at that. So the quad box break here for the vault. Let's take a look at that Elway. I love these Hydros. I mean... They look like something that you'd see on like a Nike or an Under Armour t-shirt with that design pattern, that sleek, and the irony is it's called Hydro, but I feel like it would like repel water. But as we've said before, don't do that because it's a signed helmet. Don't be throwing no water on there. But beautiful, beautiful helmet here on this John Elway. If you look at the back here, let me see if I can pause it. You have the Hall of Fame sticker on there. You have his number 7 right there. Mr. B on there as well. So a couple different stickers adorning the back of this one, including a Super Bowl sticker back there. How about that? Very nice. Of course, on the Speed Flex. So, guys, get those spots in that vault. This is the imagery for this is the old vault.
That's the old vault. It's got that sweet camo Lawrence Taylor in there that's still available.
Yeah.
And not pictured, Deshaun Jackson, Rome Odunze, It is. Ooh, what's going on here?
Going on where?
Oh, we were just offline for a little bit, I think.
Oh, no, we're good. So then this is the new vault that we're talking about. There's that Elway we were just talking about, and then of course, as Rip was saying, the Barry Sanders. I'll let you take back over here.
Thank you. It's 10:20, Mike. You know what I call it? This is big dog time. This is BDT. Is what I call it. Is what I say.
So Jay Love, he was asking how many boxes are left in the vault. There are all of the boxes left in the new vault. We have not even touched that yet. However, there are 8 boxes left in the old vault. There are 3 headliners in those 8, so what we're doing is we're pairing it with the new vault. So if you buy into the quad, you get 3 boxes from that brand new vault, plus 1 of those 8 from the old. So you have
Additionally,
plenty of chances for headliners.
there's still Vault Key E left in the old, which is, by process of elimination, $100 gift card.
Yeah, so really 4 of those 8 boxes in the old vault are going to get you either a headliner or a gift card coming back to you. And then you have the slew of headliners in this new vault. I believe I actually counted 14. Let me double check. Let me do one more count here real quick.
Yeah, we got to do a quick little audit. But yeah, we essentially have like 6 vault keys right now, which I don't know how often that tends to happen. We got to get back in that diamond, you know? We knocked out some hidden gems, so you know that some headliners got to be bubbling to the surface.
Sorry, there's actually 17 headliners in the new vault.
Jeez.
Plus the 3 in the old vault. So there are 20
headliners.
20 headliners
Out of how many boxes?
in 38 boxes,
That's more than half.
plus still a vault key in one of those non-headliners. So
Yeah.
21 of the 38 boxes are going to win you something extra cool.
So get on into that quad break. Get that 3 new, 1 old, 3 left in that break right now. This is, I think, what are you looking forward to seeing? What do you want to see most so far, Mike?
I mean, we did talk about that Ray Lewis in the Diamonds, but
Yep.
I think the best bang for your buck is going to be in this Playmaker Vault, and that, of course, includes the Barry Sanders Speed Flex and that John Elway Hydro Flex.
It's just out of control. Like, I naturally want to like talk about the diamonds. There's a lot of great stuff in there. There's a lot of incredible stuff right there. Like you said, that Ray Lewis chrome two-tone. But this is, it's just out of control. Again, the John Elway and the Barry Sanders, like, that's 1 and 1A for me as far as what I want to say.
Oh, yeah, of
like,
course.
It's not up for debate. Heck, I want to see that Troy Polamalu. That thing looks cold as heck.
How about that Kyler Murray with that visor on there?
That's
it
a
looks
sick
like it's
visor.
a like almost sun reflective on there.
Like polarized even.
Yeah, polarized is what I'm looking for. Yeah.
I also like that it's two-tone, but not in the way that we always get the two-tone.
Yeah.
It's got the two-tone on that little flex area going back. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Also, underrated beautiful with the pewter going on here is that Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
My father-in-law said I looked like Baker Mayfield.
You did say that before.
Yeah.
I kind of see it. It's a stretch.
It's the beard.
Take it and run though.
It's is it a white guy with a beard?
Yeah.
Then that's Baker Mayfield, I guess.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
What was it? Role models? Like, if you're white, you're Ben Affleck.
I guess so. Yeah. No. I go for it. I was once told I looked like the Fonz, so I'm running with that. Or no, was it Uncle Jesse? Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Uncle
know.
Jesse, I could see, especially with the hair.
Yeah. I think it was Uncle Jesse.
You do have that hockey mullet going on.
I was like, all right, I'm putting that on my
Yo,
resume.
Jesse and the Ripper.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Come on. Writes itself.
Guys, jump in that box, the quad box for the vault, because there's 3 spots left. You don't want to miss out on that. We already heard from the big dogs in here. Craig Crenshaw, I don't know if you're still lurking in the shadows.
Shoe Dog,
But Craig
Pilecki,
Crenshaw,
Menzer.
call. He always wins, dude. So if you don't want to give Craig a chance at winning this one, you want to give yourself a chance, get in there. But if Craig's listening, Craig's going to be like, hey, I want that John Elway, or hey, I want that Barry Sanders, and boom, next thing you know,
Boom.
it's going to be going to him, right? No, there's other people in that break that have chances. You see listed in there Donnie DeHutt, Michael Convey, TJ Anzalone, James Hamlin, and Sean Schumann. So if you recognize any of those names, there's a bunch of big dogs in there. Get in that group yourself. You can be a big dog just with the rest of them. You can overthrow the big dogs. Or if you're one of those 5 and you're worried that you only have the one spot, double up. You get a second opportunity. It is a quad break. So, you know, we've talked about having an immaculate quad box break, right, Rip?
We have.
Where you can take one spot and win all 4 prizes. All 4 of those helmets come from the one division that you won. But those are impeccable odds. You want to double up in here so that you get another chance to either double, triple, or quadruple up on this quad box break because there's a lot of fire in the vault.
Yeah, I feel like vault is, I think, probably not just best bang for your buck, but has like some of the most beautiful stuff that we've seen since working here. Diamonds are diamonds. Like, you're never going to go wrong getting into the diamonds. Like, we've had 2 great pulls today so far. And even then, all the best stuff is still available. Even the college, you know how gaga I went over the last Lawrence Taylor UNC lid we got. But also another one, like, we got the wild Caleb Williams Speed Flex. We got the incredible Drew Brees Speed Flex, both Rip Customs. You got this great Devontae Smith on the Alabama alternate, what would you call that? A lunar? Yeah, again, we're still learning. You got the Joe Montana on the domed Notre Dame. Again, these are all-time legends. And you also have, you know, if you want to look at these like rookie cards, getting in early, long-term investments, the Jaden Daniels on the LSU is a great option as well. In addition to, I mean, frankly, all these are just absolutely sick. The Ricky Williams, Earl Campbell, dual Texas Longhorns, incredible. Lad McConkey, excellent
great
rookie year wide receiver, correct? Yeah. While also having the name of like a swear word in Star Wars.
Lad?
McConkey.
Oh, that's
technically it's McClunky, right?
I don't know the Star. I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't know the Star Wars vocabulary.
I have
the alien terms. Although I will say, James Hamlin took my advice. He doubled up on his spots in that quad box vault.
2 left.
So hey, there's 2 left in there, guys. Oh, actually, could be less. Could be less.
And don't forget, as is every Thursday, it's Thirsty Jersey Thursday. So, you know, that's why we are wearing our jerseys or athletic wear of sorts.
1 to go, guys, in that quad box.
But yeah, by 5 spots in any breaks, 5 in the same order, add a jersey break for free. Jersey break for free. What's one left in the
quad box?
In the quad?
Yep.
I refreshed. Let me refresh again. There it is. And we're starting to get some movement. Elsewhere, it looks like. Should be only 1 to go. Yep, that is correct, J Love. There's 1 left in the quad box.
That is J Love jumping in to make it 1 to go. So
it's gonna be somebody. Don't let it be anybody other than you.
You guys, early on here today, I mean, you already woke up early. You did the hard part, right?
You're with
the
us.
easy part is
You're here.
jumping in because you don't want to wait until we start picking apart this vault in later shows or later breaks, and then there's nothing left for you, right? I mean, of course, at that point, we would pair another vault. However, do you want to wait till then? I mean, there's a freaking no, sorry. I'm looking at the diamonds.
That's in the diamonds.
There's a John Elway Hydroflex in there. So, has the Peyton Manning Speed Flex been pulled from the Audible series? It has not been, Chris Stoddard.
All of our headliners, Chris, are still up in the diamond. We haven't even talked. I feel like I've said Peyton Manning's name once this morning. That's how loaded diamonds and vaults are right now. It's
All right.
it's unbelievable. Did we close? Did we
Vault
close the
is
quad?
closed out on the quad. We'll get that back up for you guys in just a
Sick.
second. And then I know Chris was kind of trying to be sneaky there. He's focusing on the diamonds already next while everybody was paying attention to the vault. So don't let Chris sneak in there like that. Go out there and get your spot.
And one number in the old, and our
Yeah, three numbers in the new, one number in the old, guys, for this quad box break.
ticker should be absolutely up to date. Actually, what was the jersey we got?
The jersey was from box 39.
39. So let me update that. And the J Love 22 old, 8, 11, and 18 new. So let me update jerseys. You said that was 39.
So 22 in the old, 8, 11, 18. Got you.
39, so through 38. There we go. That's the math on that. And no, I don't want to find anything. I need to save it. And then again, thank you, Jay. Let me find our vault. 22 in the old. Gone. And 8, 11. This is easy enough. Oh, what did we
need?
What did we open in the diamonds? Do you remember?
Diamonds, I can get those to you in just a second. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
yeah. We'll
go
figure
ahead
that
and
out later.
randomize for those guys.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
we can get them in there.
New vault. All right. So we have 1 through 7. And then 9 through 9, 11. No, 9, 10. And then 11, 12 through, bear with me, Florida Public School Education. 12 through 17, and then 19 through 30. Whoo! We got through it. We got through it together. We did it.
Do you want to open old series first?
Old first. Old first.
At 22.
All right, we got Donnie DeHutt, Michael Convey, TJ Anzalone, James Hamblin, Sean Schumann, James Hamblin, Justin Love, Dean Villanueva, baby. So let's get to the randomizer. Let's figure out what these spots, what these divisions are going to be. 8 randomizations today per the dice. So 8 times. We have TJ Anzalone in the NFC North. NFC South, Michael Convey, already a winner today. NFC East, Donnie DeHutt. NFC West, James Hamblin. AFC North, Justin Love. AFC South, James Hamblin. AFC East, Dean Villanueva. And AFC West, Sean Schumann. Best of luck, everybody. Fantastic picks. This is the old. This is the old. You know what they say? Out with the old. There's only one way to be out with them, is to get into these pairings. Thank you so much, Mike. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, all right. There we go. Okay, there we go. For the defense of the Indianapolis Colts on the classic, clean, full-size, authentic Indy Colts lid, Zaire Franklin. Zaire Franklin with the little inscription right there. Oh boy, I would love to know what that says. For the 5th, possibly? That has something to do with when he got drafted. Zaire Franklin, Pro Bowler. 2018 draft. Still rocking and rolling, leading that Colts defense right there. Zaire Franklin, good hit. Good hit. He was close in, where's my defensive player of the year standings. Yeah, he was 20th for Defensive Player of the Year. What year was this? Last year, I believe. Yeah. Got a motor on this guy. Zaire Franklin. Great hit. That was in the old. Not a headliner, so those headliners in the old are still out there. And this is the AFC South. Michael Convey again. There we go.
He's having a day for himself.
Having a day.
Very nice, guys. First box down in this quad box. I'm excited to see what this new vault brings us. All of the headliners still available until Rip opens these 3 boxes here.
Green GM, can you guys tell me why I have that ready to ship for 4 days now? Green, not exactly sure which order you're talking about, but you can head on over to our customer service page with an order number, and they will be able to take care of any questions that you may have. If you do have a moment, Mike.
Yep.
Drop the and we got the Beckett cert on here, a Beckett QR code certification on that beautiful hood. Gordon Tarrant. There we go.
What do you need me to drop?
The customer service page.
Yeah.
Or the About Us. Maybe in either one of those spots. I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let me get you that link in there.
And then we got 3 more boxes to open in the in this vault from the new. We pardon me. I'm excited. A lot of good new goodies.
Gordon, go ahead and use that page to contact us. I'm not sure why that would be, but you'd have to contact our shipping department. Let me double check if there's anything else that you can use to get a hold of us. There is. Hold on, there's an email. Well, actually, it's on that page. Never mind. So, yeah, that link should help you, and let us know what the issue may be, and we can get you all squared away.
Box 8 from the new. Breaking into that new. All right, right here. What do we got?
Uh-oh. What is going on here?
I mean, am I having deja vu or Devon Achan vu?
Oh, wow. Again?
Again. This time on the rep helmet, but it's still a Dolphins lid. It's still beautiful. It's still fresh and crisp and clean with the Devon Achan. Captain Ken, thank you so much for keeping us honest. Boy, oh boy. AFC South. Sorry. That goes to James Hamblin. I must have just have Michael Convey syndrome since he won that first one.
Oh, yeah. Just got to make sure.
Thank you very much.
I had that correct in here.
Captain Ken, thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the...
That was the Trey McBride.
No, just now. That was the Zaire Franklin.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, sorry. So that goes to James Hamblin. Do you want me to make a new post-it note for you?
I got
Fixing
it.
that?
I got it. You just focus on that.
Appreciate
over there.
it. Bobby Ward, ever since they switch over to new look, it takes a couple days longer to ship. They used to ship every day. Yeah. We're also doing like record numbers and volume as well. So I know our shipping department's a little more overwhelmed than they're used to being. So, you know, there is a little bit of catch up going on, but by all means, and then AFC East, Dean Villanueva hitting this Miami Dolphins sweet Devon Achan lid.
Yeah, we just moved into a new location. We're also, as Rip said, doing those record numbers. So it may just be the fact that they're taking a little bit more time to make sure that everything looks correct before they send it out to you. So no worries. It should still be on its way, but double check with the fact that you contacted us if there may be like an issue or something.
The number one priority is that we get everything to everyone perfectly in an acceptable amount of time. So, again, just if you're having issues, feel free to reach out to our customer service team. Mike dropped the link in there. It's our contact us page, and they will look into any issues you have ASAP.
Yeah, and that link is for everybody in there, of course. Of course, it's a public chat, so if you have something that you want to throw in there as well, feel free to use it and let us know over here on our end if there's an issue with something.
All right, we're halfway through. 11 out of 30. I'm feeling it. This is gonna be a
You're feeling
heavy
it?
hitter, right?
Think so?
Well, it's weightier,
Could be.
perhaps, but that just may be my mind playing tricks on me. If it is another dolphin, we got a problem. It is not another dolphin, so we're okay. It is, however, a legend. It is, however, a Hall of Famer for the Dallas Cowboys. Number 88, Drew Pearson on the rep. 3-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, Super Bowl champ, Hall of Fame, all 1970s team, Hall of Famer in his own right. Drew Pearson. Drew Pearson. NFC East. That's going to be Donnie DeHutt. Congrats. Donnie DeHutt with the Hall of Famer, Drew Pearson here. Yeah, wide receiver, you know, for the Dallas Cowboys, catching those Roger Staubach balls, which we have a Staubach on a speed flex in the, where is that again? It's in the Playmaker. No, that's the authentic. Where's this?
What were you looking for?
The Staubach Speed Flex. Do we have that? Or is that not on a Speed Flex? I thought it
don't think
was
it's on
when I
the
looked
Speed
at it in
Flex.
the... Jeez, a whiz.
Yeah, I don't
I got morning brain.
Roger Staubach's an authentic
It's
in the vault.
authentic. There you go. I don't know why I thought it was a Speed Flex. Great job there.
Johnny with a hit.
Donnie with a hit. All right.
He had some yesterday. Could be
Next
bringing back
up.
the luck again in these morning shows again today.
And here's the thing. We're banging through these hidden gems. These headliners are going to be popping up soon.
Yeah, it's got to be. You got one more box to go, so you never know.
Let me write this down.
Guys, while you're waiting, make sure you get your orders in for some of these other breaks. Of course, we just filled up that quad for the vaults, but there are also some other really cool speed flexes still in the vault and in the diamonds. Actually, don't see too many names in the diamonds as of right now, but that means there's plenty of spots open there for you. Everybody else is focused on this vault and also on the minis and the jerseys. So now could be your time to jump in on the vault. It breaks. You're in the next break. You win that speed flex. Could be. Could be.
All right. Last of the quad. Last of the first quad. Here we go. Oh, we got one of the big bags, Mike. We got one of them sleeping bags right here.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Broncos Nation. Let's ride. It happened. It happened. It's the John Elway Hydro Speed Flex.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see this one for a while now.
Baby, baby. Baby, baby. AFC West. Sean Schumann. One spot. One spot is all it takes for the John Elway.
What a hit.
Speed Flex. Not Seed Flex. Speed Flex. Who are we?
nice.
Farmers? No. Well, what can you say about this? It has even the carbon fiber hydro design on the face mask. The beautiful John Elway signature, which I'm gonna move this camera up just a little bit.
That's fine.
It's hiding the signature.
It's hiding the signature, yeah. Just
Hopefully that's a little better.
a little bit, yeah. It's gonna come back down. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, this is a beautiful one. Even
It's incredible.
Even the face mask has that hydro pattern to it.
It's incredible. I can't stop. I'm like speechless.
Look at all the stickers on the back.
Oh,
I love
again,
that.
What was I saying? Bells and whistles.
Yeah.
He got both Super Bowl logos for each Super Bowl he won. J Love called the right number, just in the wrong division, man. Them's the breaks sometimes. Them's literally the breaks sometimes. There's still that. Now here's the thing. That Barry Sanders is left. We've seen this. We can have an informed opinion on this. That Barry Sanders Speed Flex is still out there. But while we have this in our hands, again, it's got the little bumper on the American flag there, printed out. The Beckett, it is Beckett QR certification, Mr. B. And it's got the Walter Payton Man of the Year award sticker there as well. Beautiful. Man. The Hall of Fame sticker, number 7 on the back. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. My all-time favorite team, too. Jay, oh, man. We have plenty of Bronco stuff, though. There's still that Bo Nix out there. There's Terrell Davis out there as well. In the vault, in this very vault, the Terrell Davis is still available. In the, what else do we have? In the diamonds, there's the Bo Nix, and that's the only Bronco in the diamonds. But I know we have some other Broncos sprinkled about. They're out there, baby. They're out there. Till then, this is too gorgeous. Too gorgeous. We finally have one for the table.
Right in front. Very nice.
Sean Schumann. Huge. Coming through in the morning. And you know what now? Those later dogs, those people that slept, those people that snoozed,
They don't get this.
they losed.
Guys, what did I say? I said you got to get in here early. There's 13 speed flexes on the board. Now there's 12.
12.
And we're not even at noon. I know how it used to work here at UA is that the first show was at noon. You get to sleep in a little bit and then get your spots. You're already here, right? If you're listening to my voice right now, you might as well enter now so that you get a chance at the earliest of wins when everything is still there. Another thing too, and I don't think gets talked about enough here. If you win something early on that is of value, which, I mean, everything here is of value, but of like a lot of value, like a speed flex like this, and that's not what you were looking for, now you have a trade chip for something that you are looking for. Say somebody else wins something later in the day. Now, if it's a different show, you guys have to work your trade out on your own. However, you have a bartering chip to go for. You hold the cards in the casino. Why wouldn't you want to set yourself up like that? Why are you just going to go into a later show with nothing? Somebody wins a beautiful helmet like a John Elway, and then you go, can I buy that off of you? Well, maybe somebody doesn't want to sell it because they bought it for a spot that was way less than what it's actually worth, and they went home with it.
Yeah.
Too late. You
I've
snooze,
seen
you
it
lose.
happen too many times to too many people. So that said, we are at about 10:50. And it does look like we're pretty far away on most of our breaks. So, and we didn't have a, actually, let me go back to that diamonds because I want to know what boxes.
I was going to get that for you. Let me grab it.
They were 5 and 19, 5 and 19.
Yes,
So let me
yes,
update the
sure, yeah.
ticker on that. Jay will get to you on black and blue in a little bit as soon as I update the ticker. Diamonds. What did I say? 5 and 19.
5 and 19.
Yeah, okay. Diamonds 1 through 4. And then 6 through, what did I say, 19?
5 and 19,
I
yes.
have the memory of a fish. 6 through
So, guys, get your
18.
spots in there.
and
Make sure that you are
20 through 30.
setting yourself up for success. Why wouldn't you? You know, I mean, what is the one thing you always hear in life? Set yourself up for success. You know, there was a quote one time. I forget who said it, but luck is just preparation meeting opportunity. Everybody says, oh, that guy got lucky because he won a John Elway, Mr. Sean Schumann. No, Sean set himself up. He prepped by getting his spot in the vault quad break, and then the opportunity arose, and it's his.
So, Mike, we are at 10:51 now. If we don't have some significant movement in these breaks, we're going to hop off at like 11. You know, we don't have a chase wheel spin to go off of.
Yeah, guys, the chase is the practice squad. If you want to jump in there, there is still an Emmitt Smith signed football, Max Crosby jersey, a Von Miller authentic, and a Brian Urlacher authentic.
In the black and blue, Jay, we have this Barry Sanders rave. We have this sweet Marshall Faulk alternate. We have Bo Jackson on the classic Raiders. We have Steve Smith Sr. on this sweet Carolina Panthers lid. Adrian Peterson on the Oklahoma Boomer Sooners. Terrell Davis. You wanted to, there we go. Terrell Davis. Another Bronco right there. We have 2 Terrell Davises up between black and blue and the vault. And this Emmitt Smith on the classic Dallas Speed Flex. Emmitt Smith on the Speed Flex in the black and blue. I mean, you know, get them dented cans, baby. Get a little discount. We also have Jared Verse as our secondary headliner.
When you mentioned Jared, we just had Jared Menzer jump in the chat. Also, Jeff, hilarious. I like that. But Jared was responding to Jeff. Jared, we have, I believe it looks like we have a rep for you here, a personal rep.
Oh, hey, yeah, there we go.
So I don't think this has been done for you. If you would like us to open it now on this early show, we're more than happy to do that. Just drop us a box number. The rep numbers are going to be on that ticker flashing in front of your face.
Yes,
So
we have 3
let us
left,
know what
I
number
believe.
you'd like. We're more than happy to do that one as well before we hop out of here.
And Jared is receiving this personal compliments of our signature club. If there's anybody new here looking to hop in to the old Ultimate Autographs Breaks, let me tell you a little bit about our signature club rewards. That's right. Here's how it works. Create an account. I believe you get a little 10% just for creating a new account.
Nice.
Which, once you create an account, don't go create new accounts because it's going to cost you more in the long run. The savings are with having an account and building up those points. Your points every time you shop, and then you redeem them. So here's all the different ways you can earn points. 25 points per dollar. Get a little birthday gifts. Follow us on socials. And then here's the things, you know. These are the different tiers and levels that you can reach at 30,000 points. These points, they rack up. They add up. I've already seen several GOAT Collector headliner packages get opened, and those are 800,000 points, and that's it. Nothing else out of your pocket aside from those 800,000 points after you have accrued them. So yeah, right here, I believe Jared Menzer would be, let's see, this is a rep personal. So boom, elite collector. Or that's a breaks. Yeah, there you go. Earn replica. Yeah, right. That's what that is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Full-size rep.
Don't let me
So,
question myself.
Jared, if you are still in this chat, let us know if you want us to break that personal rep that you have coming your way.
Craig here telling Jay, notorious for calling the right number, but being in the wrong division.
Well, I mean, I don't know, Mr. Caw. Seems like you're always in the right division. So I think you should dictate to this chat right now what we're chasing right now. I mean, if you want to buy in, go ahead and get your spot in something. I know there's a lot of speed flexes out there, so that would be the Diamonds or the Vault or even the College Series. Craig, what do you like? Let us know. Jump on in there, and then we'll let the rest of the chat know to follow you because, as everybody knows, Craig always wins.
Mike, what do you want to see? I mean, we've got the Elway out, but there's still so much left on the board. You know, you are here for like 5 more minutes, unless we get some massive movement. I mean, you can't be in the wrong division if you have all the divisions. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
You know,
I guess I would say still that Ray Lewis. Being
Yeah.
a Bears fan, I would like to see that DJ Moore. Even if you're not a Bears fan, you know that DJ Moore is very clean. Craig, I'm not on that team. I'm not on CNW. I'm on Caw, baby. I'm on Caw. So you're going to have some luck with me. I just know it, but I understand if you're not ready to jump in today. Maybe somebody else can pick up the slack for you here today. We got another couple big players here, Jeff August and Jared. These guys are some big dogs on the way. So if you guys like the vaults, we still have the Justin Jefferson, the Barry Sanders, and the Kyler Murray in there. But yeah, as I was saying, those diamonds, I really want to see those. But I'm going with whatever you guys are feeling. I am just a feather blowing in the wind today. I don't mind what you guys want to chase. I haven't really even given much love to this college series either, and we have a Caleb Williams speed flex.
Yeah, let me go to that
I'm sorry, ripped speed flex, and not the guy sitting to my right over here. That is a Caleb Williams USC and Chicago Bears logoed ripped speed flex. So jump in there on that one. Not to mention the Drew Brees and the Bo Jackson. We had a Bo Jackson yesterday, Rip.
we did.
That was the third helmet you pulled.
Bo knows, man. Bo knows.
So I jump in there, guys. I mean, there's plenty to be had today. You don't want to save it for those noon guys, because guess what? As the day goes on, everybody wakes up, especially the West Coast, and next thing you know, your spots are gone because people are buying them like wildfire.
All right. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. We will, Jared, if you're still here and you want to have us open your rep personal, by all means, love to do it. But if not, we will be taking off until the 8 o'clock. I will be switching seats in the producer station for the, I believe, the 12 and the 3.
Yep.
And yeah, here we go. Good morning. Good morning. Not quite as sizzling as yesterday was.
Well, you know, we did have a couple of premiere series yesterday. So, yeah, Craig. You are not stale and old. Maybe we can get you a new hashtag. But yeah, Chris, Jared, Jeff, they're all big dogs as well.
Craig, you are wise and seasoned, is what we call it.
I think, you know, the start of this week, Rip, it was nicer because we had the St. Patrick's Day series.
Lot going
we had
on.
the March Madness series. And then what was yesterday? Oh, we were trying to get to that 1 and 4,
Yeah.
and then we eventually did. But I'm not saying today's not nice because there's still plenty on the board, guys.
Yeah, there's 12 speed flexes that are out there.
If you didn't luck out on the Irish on Monday, if you weren't making a bracket in that March Madness series on Tuesday, and if you weren't one of those 4 on Wednesday, Thursday's your day. I mean, there's still plenty to be had. Always heat here in the break room. Jump on in here and get these speed flexes.
And as always, it is Thirsty Jersey Thursday all day today here in the UA break room. You buy 5 spots to any breaks in one order. Go ahead and add a jersey break in there for free.
Yeah?
So that's how that goes all day here in the UA break room. Mike,
Craig said he didn't get it in the last 1 and 4. Craig, that thing went quick, man. I mean, I understand, but yeah, that's why you're here early, man. Early bird gets the worm.
Mike and I busted our hump to get through to get to the 1 and 4.
Yeah, we closed
and then
out
we didn't
that-
even get to reap the rewards.
Yeah, we closed out that last college just in time for them to use that 1 and 4 in the afternoon.
Well, that's the other thing about a 1 and 4. You never know when it's going to pop up. So, got to keep it locked here on Ultimate Autographs. Jared Menzer got to take it easy. Went crazy in the 1 and 4 yesterday. Still missed Brady.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jared.
Man, that's why it's a chase. Yeah, keep it locked here on all of our platforms: YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Follow us on all of our social media channels: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, as well as all the other ones that I've just mentioned. Mike, any final thoughts?
No, I mean this is a beautiful helmet.
It is.
I'm a little upset that's the only one we've got up here, but we did pull some heat that we didn't think was gonna make it up here. That's sitting over there ready to get shipped to you guys. So always heat. It's been a great morning. I'm glad you guys are having fun here in the chat. Hope the rest of the day goes well for you, because this board, man, this board is on fire still.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Make sure you have your notifications on so you don't miss when we go live at 12, 3, and 6 for the rest of the day and moving forward. Every time, really. All right, Mike. Thank you all so much for Ultimate Autographs here in the UA Break Room. For Mike Napolitano, I'm Rip Camelucci.